Guys, we just wrapped up the San Benito podcast. We're about to get the Weslaco podcast. We just want to say thank you to Espino's Tires for letting us use their place. Look at these beautiful cars right here. All these builds done here at Espino's Tires. Shelby, the OBS's, the Lambo. Check this baby out. Check this baby out.
What's up, boys? Y'all want to check out our apparel? You all can visit us on archetypeathletic.com. Check out the new latest apparel. Just be the first. Check that out. We got the cutoffs, the oversized tees, the performance shorts, the joggers. Y'all can also use the code FLASH10 to save you 10% off, and your order will be coming now to $24.
All right, guys, welcome to the Flow and Style podcast, sponsored by Espino's Tires. I'm out here with the San Benito players right here. Yeah, we just introduced the name, so this is it. Actually, the boss actually wanted to wish y'all good luck tomorrow on y'all's game.
Appreciate it.
By the way, how y'all doing today?
Doing good. Pretty good. Doing good.
Yeah?
Sir.
Before we get started, how about y'all give each other like a quick introduction to the viewers that don't know you guys?
Well, I'm Ron Garcia, a.k.a. Roy Bear.
Okay.
I'm Rodney Rodriguez.
DeAnthony Mireles.
I'm Mariano Garcia.
And what position do y'all play?
I play corner, DB. I'm a DB, corner safety.
DB.
What number are you?
Number 25.
25.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look
I
at
play
25.
receiver. I play receiver.
What number?
Number 1.
Number one? Okay.
Number 24, free safety.
Number 8, and I'm a linebacker.
Actually, we're just going to start off with this. What's y'all's most embarrassing play that like y'all remember? Just most embarrassing plays. Just so you know, we can let loose a little bit.
Probably last year's Boda. They had 2 straight deep passes on me. That was pretty rough.
Oh, man.
Fades or
Yeah.
just goal balls?
And the trap coverage left me on the island, and it got me good.
I would say Boda 2 last year. I threw, oh my god, most embarrassing thing in my life. I threw a pick on the 1 yard line. This is back when I played quarterback last year.
Oh, you pulled a Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Okay. How about you, bro?
I don't know. Probably like pinching the B gap and then they're down blocking, so they just jump on your back.
Yeah.
Hey, but going back to that play right there, like after throwing that pick, was that like a game changer? Like it sealed the deal?
Nah, it was just embarrassing.
It was just embarrassing.
It's right in the 1 yard line, yeah.
Could have ran it in.
Could have ran the ball or
Ran it
something.
in.
Do you guys ever have any fans like heckling you?
Not really. Our family is just pretty good.
Okay.
They're there for support.
They show out, that's one thing. Yeah, they show
Yeah,
out.
they do. They come through.
The atmosphere is always crazy. We went to this year's Boda and
But yeah,
that game was crazy.
it was crazy. It was
That
really
game was
loud.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We're expecting the same thing this week, so
Yeah.
good game.
Mm-hmm.
It is good.
What about you, bro? What's your most embarrassing play?
I'll probably say vets. I was in trap call, so I had the flats, and the quarterback ran out, and I got broken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took my ankles.
Hey bro, don't worry. I've been stiff arm before. That shit ain't.
Yeah.
They don't feel good, bro. They don't feel good.
Any videos on that one?
Yeah, it's on the film.
Nah.
It's that kind of like little side.
We're all victims somehow.
It's pretty
I know, I got
Oh,
trucks
right
back to back, so I know what you're going through. It's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
happens, bro, but,
You say you got truck?
Yeah, I got
Who was that
truck
by?
This was a mission my sophomore year. Big old linebacker went as running back and back-to-back plays. I don't even want to talk about it. It was bad.
No, I know. I got a couple up there too.
Yeah, we all have something out there, you know. Just something embarrassing always happens to us.
I mean, talking about injuries, I was actually talking about this before the pod, and we were playing actually our biggest rivalry because we were from PSA Bears, and we played against PSA North, and I never had like a game that I actually did rivalries because I was always injured, and this one time, right, I was begging the coach to put me in, right, because I had came back just for that game. It was my senior year. I was like, you know what, I'm coming back. I made a comeback, bro. I was like just begging to go in, and then once I went in, bro. First, I started off with a good-ass play. I was like, oh, shit, I got my fire burning, whatever. 2 plays later, I tore my meniscus, bro. Just like that. And that was quite embarrassing because I was just like, I was on my coach's ear, bro. Put me in, dog. That was just one of my most embarrassing plays.
Hey, but you had a highlight, though. You one good play, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you take that back?
Nah, bro. Because I say, like, my high school years, I went in and I didn't regret anything. Like, I'm actually glad I experienced everything I did. So, I wouldn't take it back for nothing.
That's good.
Yeah. Man, how y'all feeling for tomorrow? Any score predictions or?
Not really score predictions.
Hey, no. I'll tell you this. Look, you give me a score prediction, I'll give you a pair of shorts if you get it right. Or if you're like just like maybe 2 points off, a point off.
We'll work the numbers.
35-3.
Lockdown.
Yeah.
You shut them out?
Like y'all losing?
Nah. Yeah, I don't know. 14's pretty good.
Yeah, 14's a runner. Good.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all kind of returning, so we have the experience. So
Yeah. That bond that y'all have all together.
yeah, the whole secondary is senior, so we all came back from last year.
I know both y'all's record is the same, no?
I don't know about theirs.
Yeah,
I think they
Yeah,
lost
one.
by. I think they lost 2 or something
And
like
then
that.
was their game against Harlingen was also a very good game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's close.
hey, it's gonna be a dogfight for sure.
Mhm.
Whoever wants it more.
Nah, for sure.
Because it's what, for district or doesn't?
Nah,
doesn't have a total?
the only way we can share it is if Harlingen loses tomorrow and we win.
Mhm.
It's the only way. But
Nah,
if
But it's
Harlingen
like playoff spots though, right? What y'all fighting
yeah.
for?
Well, if we
No.
the playoff spot who we play is depending on La Jolla and Mission.
Yeah, I
If
think
La Jolla wins, then we'll play La Jolla. If La Jolla loses, then we have PSG High.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
We'll
good
be at that
fucking
game,
one. Yeah, for sure.
And in terms of like football, like I know y'all just shared like your embarrassing moments, but when it comes to like when you look back on it at the end of the day, like what was like your favorite moment of it? Like, what do you think of it as like, damn, I wish I could go back to that moment?
Oh, probably my last year against Hannah had 2 picks and a scoop and score. Probably
Damn.
In that same game?
in the same game.
If I had you on fantasy, man, that would be wild.
I
Are
would
you?
say this past Boda, it was loud. I love that feeling, like after just like scoring or making a big play from the defense. That energy
The
that came
atmosphere.
through. Yeah, it was
for sure.
crazy. It was a good experience.
Bro, not to interrupt, bro, but that touchdown you had, dog, where everyone went crazy.
Yeah.
Or you had like in the
second
end zone.
half?
I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
I think you posted on your Instagram.
Yeah.
We actually got a clip of it too, and that was our first clip on our interview that we did for that day. That clip was crazy because you just see the whole atmosphere just turning
Yeah,
around. You see
everyone
Sammy
gets so-
like, whoa. it's
Hey
crazy.
man, like I never played football or nothing like that, but I would always watch it. But like, what's going through your mind in that moment? Like that adrenaline that hits you, like your thoughts. Like, what are you telling yourself in that moment? Like, are you just
Give me the
saying?
ball.
Are you saying like, I'm here?
Yeah, give me the ball and I'll go get it. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's all I was saying the whole time.
But I feel like in those big games, you're so locked in
Yeah.
where like you don't really hear any. Like there's a lot of people there, of course, but like you don't even hear them.
Yeah.
So you're
It's
so
more
locked
like
in.
just a
Yeah.
tunnel vision type
And
thing.
yeah, until you realize that there's a lot of people there, and
Yeah.
but other than that, you're just locked in and focused.
And all of you are seniors.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, so you're
Oh,
coming
y'all
down on the
seniors.
final couple games, huh?
Well, what is the last guaranteed game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no.
No,
Well, we have our spot, but
Yeah, playoffs.
Well, yeah,
That's
that's guaranteed.
yeah.
Everything else is.
But this one will probably be
You're done?
your last home game.
No,
No, you have to play
We'll
away.
play home.
yeah, we're playing here in Weslaco tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So,
Next week is our last home
next
game.
week will be our last home game.
Okay, but that's playoffs, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Oh, at least you get to play at home. Dang, the atmosphere is gonna be wild for sure.
Hope so.
Yeah.
And how do y'all feel this season compared to last season? Like, do y'all feel like you did better? Was like the game plan change? I mean, how y'all feel like in terms of your coaching that y'all prepared for this?
I would say the chemistry has brought us way closer together than last year. Last year we had a little, bicker here. It's pointing fingers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this year we came together and we're just playing as a team.
Yeah, last year we were a lot younger too. We were all new. We played our sophomore year, but some of us didn't really get in till our last year was our first year starting. So we're all coming back. Our coaches, probably some of the best coaches down here, put the good
for
game plan
sure.
together.
Does Coach Motokin still coach up there?
Sir, he's the
Yeah,
offensive coordinator.
He was a coach over here at Bears like a couple years back.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's the OC.
Yeah. Well, how do y'all like him? Rough.
He pushes us. Yeah, he
Good
pushes
coach?
us. He's a hell of a coach. Pushes us.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah. You like his game plan stuff like that he runs?
I don't play offense, so I don't.
Yeah.
Or-
He
Yeah.
plays offense.
What do you feel? How do you feel about his game plan that he usually runs?
Feel good.
Good.
I trust it. I
Trust
trust
it?
it. Yeah.
It's always good.
Yeah.
That's good, bro.
How long have y'all known each other?
Since we were little.
Since little, yeah. So
Yeah.
besides football, like y'all have that chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been playing ball like for a while.
Hang out almost every day
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because to be honest, all of us here, we've all known each other since we were like 8 years old, 7,
Yeah.
7, 8, yeah.
Probably younger.
We play
Yeah.
travel ball
Yeah,
too,
probably
which is
younger,
really
yeah.
young. Like Typhoon, I don't know if y'all know.
Yeah.
we play
Yeah.
soccer
Yeah.
together.
In baseball, yeah.
Well, y'all played Typhoon like what age around there? Like young?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dang, what team were y'all a part of?
The Greyhounds.
The Greyhounds?
Greyhounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were the Longhorns, and then we switched to the Wildcats.
The Wildcats, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
Getting back into this a while back now.
Hey man, I see that. So you actually like play quarterback and wide receiver, or is it just?
Yeah, I played quarterback last year. All last year I played quarterback, and this year I had switched more to receiver and still play a little quarterbacking.
Okay.
Want to grab that football?
And all y'all play different sports or just strictly football?
Yeah, I play basketball. I used to play baseball, but I stopped. Just focus on
Basketball?
football.
What
Yeah,
position do you play?
point guard.
Point guard?
Okay.
Varsity?
Yeah,
How many years?
since my sophomore year.
Okay.
So you prefer that as well over football?
Nah, prefer football. Just
Okay.
I don't know. I like
What,
hitting
what's
people.
the difference? Like, what do you like more about football?
You gotta hit people, and it's not illegal.
Yeah, it is true. Something you can do that is.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself being like more aggressive whenever you switch to basketball because of football?
Yeah, for sure. Compared to like guys that just play strictly basketball, you know, you like more dog than them.
Yeah.
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 Less aggressive.
Yeah.
And you, bro? You play
Yeah,
other
I
sports?
play basketball and track.
Basketball and track.
Okay.
What position in basketball?
Point guard.
Point guard too? Y'all a little duo together or what? Yeah, y'all some studs?
And you say you do track, bro?
Yeah, track.
What is the one thing in track that you just like dislike? Like, oh, coach tells you to go run this.
Running.
It's like the main thing of track. I hate
Because of
it.
the conditioning, huh?
Nah, I don't even run. I'm just like a jumper. So it's
Oh,
like,
you're
Oh,
jumping.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
bro. I did a triple jump in middle
yeah,
school.
that's what I did.
That was pretty dope.
Track guy that hates to run.
Wait, do they still make you like run a lot though?
Some-
Since
like-
you do jumping?
Sometimes I do because
Yeah.
it's important, but I don't like doing it.
Nah, I get that. So you say you play baseball?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Like, what do you prefer, outfield or infield?
Infield. Yeah, I prefer infield.
Yeah. How long you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 3 years old, actually.
3 years old?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
that's-
around the ballpark since I was born.
Okay. And how did y'all meet each other?
Baseball. I
Yeah,
played
baseball. Since we were like 4 too.
Really?
Yeah.
I met him through baseball too.
Oh, so you play baseball too?
When I was younger. But
Okay. What about y'all?
Football. It was
Football?
got into type. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
met him on.
And so y'all hang a lot off the field.
Yeah, all of our
Yeah.
Typhoon guys when we were little are kind of on the team still, so we all.
What would y'all say is like y'all's fondest memory of each other like off the field? Yeah, he's smiling like that's so good.
There's a lot of
Probably
there's a lot.
the weekends we were out together.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just like chilling on the couches and talking.
Yeah.
That's it. And y'all watch NFL? I mean,
For sure.
Yeah.
are you more of college guys?
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Oh, that's right. Put that there, man. All of you?
nah, not me.
Oh, hey, what about
What was that one
I'm,
friend?
I'm a Seahawks fan.
Geno Smith. How you feeling about him? He's doing good.
As long as we win, I don't care who's it.
Man, I guess y'all are on the right track, but Seahawks is a little off. With the little
All right, man. I'm gonna go a little bit spicy on this one, man. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. All right. What is y'all's biggest red flags in a woman?
Damn.
I mean, just something you like dislike, bro. Like you can't stand. You're not targeting one girl. You're just targeting.
I know.
Come on, Rod, you're the man.
Yeah, I'll go real quick. Probably like boy best friends.
Oh, man.
Let me start waving that.
No, I feel that, bro. So you obviously no guy friends, right?
Well, I mean,
Guy friends, just no
nah.
guy best friends. Yeah.
You get invited to a sleepover and everything.
Oh, hell no. I'm pulling up too. What you mean?
Nah, that's when the guy friends are like contemplating that moment. That's the angle. The sleepover.
Sleepover.
Nah, I feel that.
But that's crazy though to be a guy best friend invited to a sleepover. I ain't invited, man. That's crazy.
What are y'all's red flags?
I don't know.
Everyone has to have something. Everyone has to
I know
dislike
you think of
something.
I would say just like lies. I don't like lies. Just be truthful. Come through.
Give me an
Yeah.
example. Like, what would you say someone lied to you like that?
I don't even know. It's just like when they lie to you.
He does more than
they're
lying.
in one place. Like when they say they're in one place, but they're in a whole nother place. You know what I mean?
Cheating type shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, I'm at my
Misbehaving.
friend's house and they're at a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I feel that. You can't even trust those girlfriends either, bro.
No, their friends be coming up from crazy.
Nah, crazy.
Taking fake pictures and everything.
We're together. What are you talking about?
Hell no.
And then they'll have you, like, they'll be playing the victim, like, hey, you're crazy, this and that.
Mine's probably the guy best friend too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have, like, a couple experiences with that? Or?
I've seen it, but nah, not to me. Nah.
Or it's always the, no, you don't gotta worry about him. It's always those.
Nah, I've been there though. I've been there. I definitely have. I knew I didn't have to worry about him, but it's just like, why do you even talk to him that much? you know. Come on.
The sweet names out of here.
Yeah. Back in high school days. I don't know.
What about you, bro?
I don't know, probably like the lies or stuff. Or like, yeah.
The lies.
Just like annoying to deal with, I guess.
All the others single, or y'all got girls?
I have a girlfriend.
You got a girl?
Yeah.
Remember you're single?
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm
So you got a girl?
How long, yeah?
Yeah.
Since freshman year.
Freshman.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Now's your time to make yourself look good. That's the one. That's the one.
Hey, always talking about it, bro. I feel you.
I swear, bro. This guy was telling us right before they got here, like, man, I miss my girl. I didn't want to come to this podcast. Like, I just want to talk to her and shit. I was just like, bro, it's just an hour of your time. It's just an hour, and like, man, she got them like, they like this, they like this.
I did them up. Yeah.
Nah, I feel that. And what would y'all say is like your biggest, or I guess your dream car?
I kind of have mine right now.
Yeah.
I have a Corvette.
Oh, yours?
Which one?
22.
Damn.
C8?
Yeah.
You whipping that?
What color is it though?
Ghost gray.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey,
Hey, you need tires, bro? It's 30 minutes away, bro. If the price is right.
We'll take them to you. Fool. I'll take them to you. Delivery.
Damn.
I'd
That's
say
nice, bro.
mine would probably be like a G-Wagon.
G-Wagon?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's one of my tops, too.
Can't go wrong with the...
I would say Bugatti.
Bugatti.
That's a
Bugatti.
Mine's probably like a Ford GT.
Oh yeah.
But
Which one?
you
The
bro,
newer
like,
ones or the 05s?
Nah, the newer one.
The newer ones. Yeah, 'cause I know they took a while to release them, but fuck, they're badass.
Yeah, they're nice.
Like a blue one. I've seen a blue and white one.
I would like to get one like the Le Mans colorway.
That's it, yeah.
And what are y'all whipping right now?
That's my Camaro.
The Camaro? And
I have a 535i BMW.
you, bro?
I have a BMW coupe. It's in the shop right now. Right now I'm driving my brother's truck. But
That's good, bro. As long as y'all got a vehicle to get you from point A to point B, that's all.
all you need.
Yeah, bro.
Because my first whip was a little Mazda.
Nah, but that Mazda was a shit though.
Hey,
I tell y'all, man,
Off-roading.
this guy, like, I mean, I know he wouldn't do it now in his truck that he got, but I'm telling you, the amount of times we could have died off of just doing it.
Those are the fun ones, the ones where you can just do anything.
Bro, you don't even understand.
We have a friend that drives like a 04 Yukon. It's
like, who gives a fuck?
it don't even got a speaker. We don't have speakers. We gotta take a little Bose. Yeah.
Maybe driving just go.
Like, sync up y'all's phones.
Then when it dies, we're pretty much done there. Yeah.
Like, damn, we actually gotta speak.
But yo, we had some close ass moments with that Mazda.
Hey,
bro.
for real. Hey, that AC worked though in there.
Sometimes.
You gotta get lucky.
And it gets hot. We're rolling like 10 deep in that thing.
Damn, hey, that's tough. I wouldn't want to be in the back, man. God damn.
And then it overheats and you put holy water in it.
True story.
Yeah.
True story.
Holy water?
Nah, for real?
Yeah. They put holy water.
So now it's blessed.
Yeah,
That's how it
it's
goes.
best.
Hey, from the Most High. For sure.
For sure.
Has it broke down since actually?
Hey, that might be the secret there. I might have to try that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like one of my mottos is like the one that I always like hold up high is dreams don't work unless you do, and that's in everything, bro. Work, school, sports. If you really want it, go get it. All that stuff will just fall into place. Everything goes for sure. That's been my motto for quite some time.
Do y'all have like a certain like quote out there that you wake up and you just think about, or something that motivates you every day?
Victory loves preparation.
Yeah.
kind of like one of my favorite ones.
Or what I did, I just every day I wake up, I wrote down my goals on my mirror. So I look at them every day. So yeah.
This is for me as well. Like I said, just with God. Like I always wake up, no matter how shitty my day was the day before. Like it's a whole different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
That was yesterday. Mm-hmm. I wake up, say 8 in the morning. I wake up positive mindset the whole way. Mm-hmm. Just the whole way, and I'm thinking good. Because once you start thinking negative, that's when the shit happens. Yeah, that's when the bad stuff happens. So I've always told myself, think positive even in negative situations, because you never know, shit could be worse for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me give y'all an example. Like, let's say I'm struggling in my life right now. Is there anything that y'all could take out of your lives that you do maybe on the daily or on the weekly that y'all would give advice to me? Like maybe something that would help me out.
Like, yeah, but like it depends like what though.
Kind of like what he said, just trying to keep in a positive mindset, because once you get negative, then everything kind of goes downhill after that.
Okay. But like, what would you say like steps leading towards it? Because you could say that, but then what if like I'm in such a negative mind state right now? How would I take baby steps towards it?
I would just say like, just give me one more day. Like this one day, just keep going, and then tomorrow just give me one more day. One more day. Yeah. Take it one day at a time.
I like that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just one more day. One more day.
One of my favorite quotes, and you know this one. It's when luck meets preparation is when everything kind of goes your way. It's like, let's say, no matter how long it takes, man. Like you're in this preparation mode every time, and the luck's gonna hit, bro. Like no matter how long it takes, the luck's gonna hit. Just like in the matter of like putting the work in every day. No matter how, like you said, no matter how bad your day was the day before, as long as you're preparing, everything you're doing on the daily kind of signifies with your goal, your end goal. I mean, it's only a matter of time until luck hits, however long it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
That's one of my mottos, and I know you and I spoke about that one too.
Yeah, I mean, like an example from that, like let's say we're doing this podcast, right? You're getting maybe 300-400 views a video, and you're just preparing every week. Every week you're doing a new podcast talking about a new subject, and 1 week that luck finally hits. You hit like 500K views. You start getting that. You start getting that viewership every video. Like it's like you've been preparing for that moment, and it finally hit. That luck finally hit,
it's
and you
one
finally
word,
blew up.
It's one word. It's consistency. You gotta
Keep
stay
pushing.
consistent with your shit. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's in everything, not just
in everything. Yeah.
It's everything.
Because that's one thing that I took out of football. I mean, my coaches always told me, hey, stay consistent with this, and it's gonna happen. But I mean, I was a high schooler. I was like, what is coach talking about? After high school, you know, I'm starting to realize consistency is way better than just, you know, me being motivated. Like if I do this, and this every day, I'm gonna get rewarded. And like I'm not saying this in a cocky way, but like God sees it as like this guy's actually working and he's doing the right thing. And at the end of the day, you're doing the right thing and you're putting in the work, you're gonna get rewarded. So
yeah, like something our coaches preach us a lot too, consistency. Kind of like we gotta practice every day, good, because we're not just preparing to beat teams here in the Valley. Just trying to stack our days. Yeah. So when we do play tougher teams, we're not that far behind.
Because you guys always make a run, right? Like
past 2 years we haven't, so we're looking to at least win a gold ball this year.
Yeah. Because San has always been a powerhouse. So.
Oh, so you gotta win this next game to get that gold ball?
Nah, the by district round, the playoffs, first round.
Okay.
Because last year we lost to Edinburgh Villa, first round.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah.
We were watching it in my crib. Remember we were barbecuing and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was good too, bro. It came down to like the last final minutes.
Yeah, it was 17-7.
Yeah. And do y'all know who y'all playing already or no?
If La Jolla wins, then we'll play them. But if they lose, then we have PSG High.
Okay.
At home too. Cause
no matter what, it's at home?
Yeah, because
that's good.
Harlingen has a small school and we're a big school, so they're one and then we're one for a big school.
And I would want to ask y'all, like, what's y'all's biggest motivation? Like, who motivates y'all the most? Like, family?
Yeah, for sure, family. Because they do basically everything for me, so I'm just trying to do good, do whatever I could do, make them proud.
Yeah, I'd say, like, my mom and my dad. Definitely, like, my biggest motivators.
And parents, for sure.
Yeah, my family, my
brothers.
Yeah, my brothers just other good. Like, have a person to look up to.
You're the oldest? Okay.
You gotta set the standards high for all of them. Okay, for sure, bro.
How old are they?
14 and 12.
Yeah. So do you ever like try and like give them game on like certain things, like start working out or
Oh, yeah.
or like about women or whatever it is? just trying to give them the game.
Right now, it's just trying to get them into working, like football wise.
Yeah.
Get them to focus on that.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm the youngest, so if I had a little brother, I'd probably be doing that same thing. But I never really had that type of a relationship.
And who would y'all say is your like biggest role models, like in life in general, just like someone you look up to?
I'd say my brother.
Your brother?
My brother. He's really good at baseball. I really looked up to him when I was little. I want to be like him.
You still respect? Yeah, respect.
I would say my mom. Yeah. She's my biggest role model because everything she does, she's a single parent and everything. Yeah. It's hard, but I would say my mom.
For me, it'd probably be my dad. He's probably the hardest working man I know. So it's probably my dad.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll probably say like my mom. She does a lot for me.
No. That's true. Who would you say is your biggest role model?
For me personally, yeah, I'd probably give it to my dad as well. Just because I feel like me and my dad have more of a connection than my siblings, even though they're older than me. I feel like I connect with him more and I truly spend more time with him. Like, that guy taught me how to do so much, I guess you can call it manly things, like around the house. If something that were to ever happen and he ended up, was gone, I feel like I could watch over the family for that.
Yeah.
I could take care of them with things that needed to be taken care of. Even though, like, we don't have enough times to where we really sit down and, like, get deeper on things. Because I feel like, people around that age, it's harder to get them out of their shell. So, sometimes I have a beer with him, a beer or two, and, sometimes we get a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's harder for someone like him to really open up on things that they're going through. Like, I feel like most dads in a household, they kind of hold a lot of things in.
Try to be tough.
Yeah. But I feel like there's definitely moments where they're to themselves and they kind of just think, they reflect a lot, yeah.
I mean, but if you see it, they gotta be tough. Especially if you have siblings, they gotta, like, make sure, like, they can't see me weak, because then they're gonna be like, hey, what's wrong? Like, whenever they're around y'all, like,
they're gonna feel
they're always tough,
energy.
yeah. And I got that off my dad too. Like he's one tough guy, but I've seen him personally. Like,
yeah, you gotta respect that.
They've always had their moments, but in front of like their siblings or in front of us, like, they're gonna be tough always. It's tough love.
Not only like I get y'all are 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, not only are we getting 18 years older, like our parents are growing too.
Yeah.
Like, not only are we getting 18 years on us, but they're getting 18 more years on them as well. Which also that hits me too. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm about to be 20. I was like, damn, like my parents they're jumping a year when I'm jumping a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you really focus on like that deep part of it, and I mean, it does a little soft spot for me.
Yeah. And I feel like with your family, like, you spend a lot of time with your friends, maybe your girlfriends or whatever. But like, you come home and you really don't, like, you're so used to your family always being there that you forget to actually spend time with them and actually learn about them and like what they're doing. And like sometimes it'll be late night and like I kind of think about things like that like how they're right in front of you, but like you don't really see them like that. And then it really only hits you when you, I don't know, maybe a little tipsy or something. And it's like, dang, I should spend more time with this person. And then you wake up and you don't do it. I don't know. It's things to reflect on. And I don't want to be that person that regrets that when they're gone. Who knows? Y'all don't gamble or nothing besides dice?
I mean, I like blackjack, but...
Blackjack? Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah, for sure. You can be very good at blackjack when it comes to casinos, and they'll kick you out for it.
I've heard stories.
You can be so good at something in like a casino, and they think you're cheating when you're using the rules, but they'll kick you out for it because you're taking their money.
Like, there's that one movie, right, where the guy was like counting cards.
21.
Yeah, it was that one right there.
That movie's badass.
It was a good ass movie. What about that? Actually, since we're in the topic, what is y'all's like favorite movies? Because like, I know me personally, I like to look at movies and like I take a couple things from it, like maybe a certain character or a certain like person they play. Like, what is y'all's favorite movie?
I say Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a while, man.
It's a good movie.
And you, what about you? What's your favorite?
I would say like the whole Marvel, all that.
Oh, you're a Marvel guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is someone I could relate to.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask y'all earlier, but I didn't want to ask, and like nobody's like that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love those type of movies too.
Mine's probably the Benchwarmers.
The Benchwarmers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I don't know. Probably like Marvel too. Like all the Marvel.
Yeah. What is y'all's favorite Marvel movies?
Oh, I love Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like that's character wise or movies wise?
Both.
Both.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
both.
I don't know. I was that type of person that cried during Endgame, bro. It's like, yeah, I cried during that. And that's because we went with a group of like 15 or 20 people, and we all just rented out a whole row. And well, that hit, bro. It really did hit. Sure.
What about you? What's your favorite Marvel movie?
Man, probably like Captain America or something. One of those.
Captain America?
Which
Yeah.
one though? The Winter Soldier, that one or?
I don't know. One of them.
Yeah, okay. They're all good, but I like the second one.
I don't like. I like watching Marvel, but I'm not like really in tune with it.
Yeah, me neither.
But I like Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah,
I like
it's my
Spider-Man.
favorite for sure.
Yeah, I guess because the role he played is just like more of a teenager. I guess I could relate to it when I was a little bit younger. Just like, oh, that's me right there.
Especially with this new guy, bro. Like, obviously, every Spider-Man before him, like they stop at like 2 or 3 movies. But this one they're planning on doing like 7 movies with him, and then they'll introduce like Miles Morales, all that. Yeah. But
well, he's young.
He's young, exactly. Young. Like it'll get to a point to where like he'll probably end up dying, but like later on, I'm talking like in 10 years, like they'll probably end up killing him off and like putting Miles in there.
Oh yeah, the character. Right?
Yeah, the character. Oh yeah, I mean not really. My bad.
Everybody took it like
yeah, my fault. I'm talking character wise. But yeah, I mean. Imagine being that guy though, like young, just
Zendaya.
That's all I could think about Zendaya.
She's beautiful, bro. Honestly,
dude.
I've watched it since that Disney show.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Yeah.
Her and Bella Thorne.
That's Rocky right there, baby.
No, yeah, but Bella Thorne, she lost her prime already. Poor girl. She can't really say much. Yeah, but I can't really say much.
Huh? I don't know. No, I don't want to talk about it, but like, you know,
what?
We're good. Never mind.
I'll say, bro, she got her OnlyFans.
Okay. I don't want to bring it up. I was like, hey, she doing OnlyFans, but
that's all good. We keep it real here.
Yeah. Y'all go subscribe. Don't waste your for real though. Like, don't ever waste y'all's money on that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Why do you say that, from experience? Or?
I'm just saying from Top G perspective, it's not worth it. It's
hey, what do y'all feel about the Top G though? Like, now that you said Top G, what do y'all feel about Andrew Tate? Y'all find him controversy, or y'all agree with the stuff he's saying?
If you don't agree with
I don't even really pay attention to him.
Or y'all don't really like hear him out?
He's cool.
Yeah, if y'all don't want to get controversial, it's okay.
Yeah. Do y'all like believe or like take his side on what he believes in? I guess you can say.
I mean, he's like anti-government.
Well, he just
like exposed them.
Yeah, basically, and he's just like, bro, like the husband has to be the main guy in the household. Like, I provide for you. Girls
he's very Middle Eastern vibes, like you know, like 1900s type. Like the husband is gonna do all the hard work, the girl's gonna stay inside and do what needs to be done inside the house, and like the husband will provide for you, blah blah blah. And you know, the girl's only not gonna be messing with nobody else. Like that's why he's very controversial. And you know, girls nowadays, they kind of.
I mean, but it's stupid. Like for a girl,
they're very
like, that's
alpha.
a dream. Like,
yeah,
that's
like
a dream for a girl.
Girls nowadays are very alpha. So like if they're with you and they don't see you as more of an alpha, they'll try and take advantage and try and get their way most of the time.
It's more of them being like more of a masculine figure.
Yeah. So like if you don't put your foot down or whatever, and like you don't show that type of side of you to her, like, you know, things go your way, she's gonna take advantage and might see you as like, you know, I can step over this guy.
Yeah.
And that's what he tries to push, and he tries to make kids be a bigger person. Like he's trying to be a good role model most of the time for a lot of shit that he says, but I don't know, nowadays if you push something like that, they kind of turn against you. They don't want that. Yeah, and I don't even know if you guys have ever heard of Kevin Samuels. Y'all know who that guy was? Okay, well, he was basically like a role model, like mainly for like the black community and stuff. But a lot of people hated on him, like, and really the only thing he was pushing was like, you know, maybe I'm a kid, I don't have a father figure in my life, and he was kind of trying to be that father figure, telling you how to dress, telling you how to treat women, how to, you know, be a better person. And a lot of people hated him for that. Like, it just gets very controversial, and you know, like, we need people like that in our lives. There's not enough of people like that in our lives. There's a lot of people that lead you the wrong direction, and I feel like now, like the way the agendas are, kind of try and push you towards the wrong direction?
I would say like I just inspired how he had his life, you know.
Yeah, that's how he came up.
Yeah,
he really came from nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's why like
from
how
nothing.
he has his life together.
Single mother and everything.
Yeah, and even though he got like his mouth shut, it don't faze him, you know.
Yeah.
He's just still living his life.
That's one thing that I respect. I mean, obviously when you see someone come up from nothing, it's fucking badass.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
especially if they come up the good way, just like him. They're like, bro. And look at him now. He can buy whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
The fact is, like, with something like that, it creates a bigger story, which I feel like he's a lot more bigger than he is. Yeah. Like, it's just like in movies especially, like they always start. I don't know if y'all actually pay attention to this, but whenever like the start of the movie, they always start the character as the opposite as he is in the end of the movie, because they're like, oh, it's like the certain superhero story. So like someone starts off, they have a certain problem. That's why, like, for me, because I used to study film, bro. I wanted to be a filmmaker for a time being. I used to study it, and they always start off with a problem. So, or like just the opposite of what the character plays in the beginning of the movie, and then towards the end, you're gonna picture him like obviously just the opposite, like more of like a hero type,
all badass and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess like that's the way that makes a great story, and I think that's why people actually enjoy entertaining the story as well. But I guess
he's just a man.
Yeah.
He definitely had a lot of things in his life that he could have, you know, been a bitch and, you know, just let it overcome him. Like, let it be like, man, I can't do this because this is happening in my life. And he overcame a lot of it. He just said, like, I'm not going to let you put me down because of this, and just kept pushing. And that's where that's why he's where he's at right now.
Exactly. And I think the fact is that he actually has, like, that brotherhood connection too, bro. Like, him and his brother. And I think that's, like, one part you can probably take the biggest out of football, bro. It's, like, the way y'all kind of build a brotherhood through there, being able to trust your teammates, being able to come out top, and especially, like, I guess, like, looking at the bigger games and y'all come out on top, y'all didn't think y'all can do it, but for some reason y'all just came together and it turned out the way y'all planned. I think that's, like, when y'all kind of grow closer as a team, as a brotherhood.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, like, I remember last year when we played shirts, where, like, everyone was like, they bet on shirts, you know. And we had that fire in our team. We were young. This was last year, so we were younger, and we came out on top, and it brought us way closer together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just trust one another now. Like, once y'all prove something like that wrong, like, y'all would be like, I can trust this guy with my all now. And like you said, it just brings everyone together. So, I mean, for playoffs, all of y'all got to come together.
Yeah.
That's one thing, because especially for y'all seniors, it's win or go home.
Yeah, I feel like us as a group, us seniors, we know that we haven't put any gold balls since we've been here, so that first round we're trying to put it up.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because our coach made a bet if we win trophies, he's gonna cook some dino ribs. So.
Yep. Damn.
For the whole team?
Nah, not for the whole team.
Too much shots like that. And big boys then linemen going get
Hey, is it like a every game thing? Like right before the game, you're feeling very nervous, or maybe y'all don't get nervous, or?
I don't really get nervous. I'm more like locked in than nervous. But if I do feel like nervous after the first play, it's gone. But it's rare that I'm nervous.
How do you prepare for a game? Is there something you do every game that, like, right before the game that you prepare? Or?
Nah, I feel like every game I go in prepared. I watch film a lot, so I kind of know what's gonna come before it happens.
Yeah.
So I feel like having that is, you don't have to, you're a step ahead instead of being a step behind. So I think film, obviously, a big part.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably something, I mean, it's good that you do that. And especially that football teaches you that, because that's one thing you're going to take onto the next part of life, bro. Like being able to study, sit down, and, like, let's say you have a certain skill, being able to study that goal and taking it to the next part.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So there's been teams that, like, you go against and, like, they go into a certain formation and you're like, oh, I know what they're doing. Yeah, I know what they're doing.
It's happened. I think this year against Edinburgh, one of the coaches used to coach there at SB, and he came over here. So they were kind of using our formation, so I was kind of calling them out. They had to call timeout twice, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, you're a problem, huh?
Were they like a book?
Yeah.
So. And are y'all like superstitious about certain things, like game days?
Yeah, through week 1 until we lost to the Cardinals, I wore the same shirt on Friday. But but last week I switched it up since we lost on against the Cardinals, so switched it up.
What was the score for that game?
The Cardinals?
Yeah.
37-21, I think.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah.
What are y'all superstitious about?
I wear my purple dunks to school on Friday for every game.
Every game day?
Is there any specific player or team that you can like tip your hats to and be like, yeah, these guys are that, or that guy specific is like good. Like, that guy's crazy.
Fabian Garcia.
Yeah, our running back.
You running back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been a dog. He's good. He's been a dog. He was a dog sophomore year.
We were looking at his stats earlier. I think he averages like 175 yards a game. Like for a running back, that's crazy.
In a high school.
Yeah.
Oh, something that not a lot of people knew is this past game he was sick too. And,
oh really? Flu game?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Kobe.
Jordan.
He said Kobe like, yeah, that's it.
Because he had scored that touchdown and then he goes to the bench and he's like feeling tired. I was like, what's wrong? He's like, man, I don't feel good. I was like, bro just ran a 90-yard touchdown, man.
You don't feel good?
I was like, damn, baby, you're a dog. I just tell him.
Yeah, he's good. We face him every day in practice. I don't know if I would do like in a game against him. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Like come game situation. Because in practice, it's not 100%. It's like
yeah, and you can tell he has
65%.
He can move.
He's still good. Practice good. Yeah, we're getting some clips of Ali, including him.
Mm-hmm. He's a senior as well.
Junior.
Oh damn.
Hey, if y'all do a big play, interception, whatever, touchdown, look for the camera.
We'll be there.
Look, you're a receiver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna give you this challenge. If anything, like, if you make a big play, you get a touchdown. I just want you to do the Ronaldo celebration. If you have that chance, it's sweet. Like, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm just saying, hey, low-key, the crowd would get it. Like, maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Or if anything, if you see us on your side of the field, maybe just like if you're running by after you score, just wave at the cam. It goes for y'all too. Y'all get a pick or whatever, like just wave at the cam. I don't know, just something like that.
We're gonna be there.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
y'all got symbol y'all
on both sides.
Huh?
Y'all got like a little sign y'all do or symbol?
Honestly, we don't, but we don't really.
We'll make it up though.
I mean, we really don't.
Yeah, not for Archetype.
The A, just an A. If you want to throw an A down, you just throw it down.
That's good. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, but throwing down Archetype is fucked up.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, like that. We're going up.
Peaceful.
Nah, I'll tell you what though. You do the speed celebration or the Ronaldo celebration.
I'm telling you,
after
bro.
a TD, bro.
That's a hit.
I'll give you a pair of shorts, dog.
Hey, you gotta do that.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, that's a hit right there, though. That really is. You just gotta run to the corner, jump up. You gotta tell your team though before that though, like, hey, if I score, this is what I'm gonna do. Everyone's sweet. Like, you know what I'm saying? The crowd will get that
the
though.
whole
For
audio
sure.
thing is just like.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. I'm excited.
Outside of football, bro, what would y'all say is like your go-to style? Like, do y'all have like a certain style, a certain designer brand? I mean, like, what do y'all like to wear?
I say I like streetwear a lot, and probably I like shopping at Paxton now.
More a designer guy. I do have like good like Spencer shoes, but I'm more like a designer. Like I have Dior's and like McQueen's, more like that. Whenever I need to bust them out. Yeah.
Always a good time to wear those McQueens too. So
Yeah, I just wore them to homecoming too. So
that's what's up.
Nah, they're hella comfortable too.
yeah.
Kids are hella comfortable. They feel like forces to me.
Yeah, definitely when you first get them, I feel like they're kind of stiff.
Yeah,
like,
but then they
yeah,
mold into you though.
Yeah,
You gotta break into
it
that.
breaks them in.
yeah.
And out of 4 y'all right here, who's the most wild one?
Like what, party wise?
Just anything in life in general. Just
Right,
like,
like,
wow.
life in
It's
general.
unpredictable.
Right.
The party animal.
Nah, I don't do that.
It's definitely him, yeah.
His parents are watching.
That sounds like